You're tuned in to Ultra Radio. Hey, it's me, Diabolica! Picked that up from a monkey man in the afterlife. Not incredibly entertaining, but it's just one of those things that gets stuck in your head. Like that one guy who calls people Pookie. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, Ultra Radio! Songs, good times, hard-hitting bangers, but most importantly, taking the grind out of your cyber grind. Got a few juicy little stories for all of you beautiful gearheads today. The silver-haired duo responsible for their recent gluttony attack has been captured and detained after an incredibly smart play from the boys in Puke Yellow. Miraculously, there was no casualties, and in fact, there wasn't even a fight. Just an oversized box, a stick, a piece of string around the stick, and that box was covering a pizza and a bloody apple. Well, that's surprising. Guess they put all of their points into strength and a big fat 0 into intelligence. In the court hearing, they actually had a few words for the judge.
Look, Your Dishonor, it was all a misunderstanding. I was having a sparring session with my brother here.
Which I was winning before we were rudely interrupted.
Not true, but that's not important. I was beating my brother to a pulp and I was about to land the cleanest stinger known to man. Then out of nowhere, a guy with mouth for hands and a nobody came in and knocked me off balance. After that, I just saw red.
Indeed. It is incredibly frustrating when your focus is lost. Especially if it's to two demons who are worth less than scum. They're not worthy as my opponent. I was this close to landing the final blow, too. It would have been 2-1.
Oh, bite me. Having your doppelganger go on all fours behind me while you shove me over him does not count as a win for you.
They proceeded to argue for over 30 minutes, to which the judge had them relocated to another layer. I mean, what? Were you expecting them to serve time? This is hell! Come on! Okay, something from one of you guys now. I have in my hand a letter from a curious fan, and it reads as follows. Dear DJ Diabolica, very nice opening. Hopefully this letter reaches you well. I've been listening to your Ultra radio station for a while now, and I have quite a question. Oh, well, do tell. Seeing as to how you had to fend off ULTRARADIO, you must have had a tool to do so. So I ask, what are your preferences on weaponry? Best of wishes, Flesh Dadbot. Now, first off, may I just say you have phenomenal grammar and spelling unlike ULTRARADIO. Makes a nice change. Now, as for preferences of weaponry, I tend to use my bare hands whenever I can. As I'm primarily a machine, I need all of the blood that I can. So instead of getting all of the blood on a sword or a gun or a hammer, getting it on my bare hands is just the most efficient way. However, if the other guy's a bit of a big toughie, like we're talking David and Goliath situation, if that's the case, I have a weapon that was gifted to me by a wonderful friend from an off-planet lab, and let me tell you, it is a big freaking gun. Hopefully that answers your question, Dadbot. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Now, I have left the biggest announcement till last. Ultra Nation, the Empire is expanding. Or at least it intends to. With the help from some very kind and annoying multiversal mercenaries, we're incredibly proud to announce the birth of a new radio station, which is based in a sorry little corner in a multiversal Earth called Twilight Gap. And I think they're on right now. How about we tune in? Good morning to all of you beautiful humans, awokens, elixir, blogs, grenade, whatever you are. Welcome to 104.6 The Gap. I'm your wonderful host, Astronomica, and this is your go-to place for all of the astronomical bangers and latest goings-on out there beyond the final frontier, so don't go anywhere. Just one little story I have for all of you today. The cerulean sector of the Polaris galaxy is sounding a bit dangerous to be hanging around right now, as the head of the Krakmite Empire has somehow found a way back into that plane of reality. And if that wasn't enough, they've recently just declared war with an off-galaxy faction known only as Tyranids. The Polarian Ministry of Defense is urging people to keep away from capital planets and to stay on their home planets whenever possible, and to only planet hop for mandatory reasons. And I can't be reading this right. The minister has reached out to the Imperium of Man and, a single Lombax! A single Lombax to help tackle the two problematic factions. The hell is a Lombax? Well, if they're just sending one in, I'll write a mental note not to piss one off. Oh damn, that sounds awful. Still, can't help but think. I wonder what crack my blood tastes like. It sounds like it'd lube up the gears perfectly. I'll have to get over there myself one time. Anyway, that was Astronomica. When you get some time, please, 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 go over and say hi from me to them. Right, I have waffled on for way too long. How about we get some tunes going? Now, we have a request from an overseas listener, a Minotaur all the way from Tartarus. Holy smoked, how far does this signal go? Anyway, he's requested this little number. Let's see what this is all about, huh? Okay, stay bloodthirsty, gearheads. Diabolic out.
Some say we have them cry.